Okay, so we have here the opportunity to have Professor David Price. Think he is really the inventor of this amazing project, which is ISER. What is it exactly, ISER? Which is its aim? How do you think it will be his development in the next few years?
So ISAR is, I think, an incredibly exciting collaboration of severe asthma experts from around the world. We're aiming from probably 20 plus countries, 20,000 patients in the end. And what's so powerful is each country has a limited number of severe asthma patients. So by combining the data from many countries, we can answer much bigger questions than we've never been able to do before. What's also very exciting is the patients are a bit different in each country. So again, that enables us to look at slightly different aspects. And then to my mind, what's most exciting is everyone's working together. So it's the commitment to share data, but in return, everybody can drive questions, and we can really answer some very big questions over the next few years. Now, I have to say my long-term vision is a long-term vision. Yes, we've got funding for 5 years to start with, but the aim is really that we create something that has longevity to it.
Great. So ISER, as far as I know, it's really a good example of big data collection. So do you think big data would be really helpful in understanding not only the current situation of severe asthma, but also maybe, let's say, to better understand the phenotypes, the endotypes, the possible therapeutical options, and so on?
I think big data gives us some great opportunities with ISAR to really go in with an open mind and to examine what the patients are like, so maybe different clusters, also some endotypes as you mentioned, but also there's the possibility to link with other data sets, particularly in countries like Italy where you actually do have other data, the UK, and actually look at the breadth of severe asthma sometimes hiding in the community. And so one of our early projects will be to examine patients that are hiding in the community and see how they compare with the severe asthma patients in the registry. And I suspect they're going to be quite similar. And I think we can show the value of that specialist care, the value of referral. So I think there's lots of ways we can broaden that data to really get a bigger picture, not just of severe asthma, but actually maybe some moderate disease as well.
Great. So, and what do you think will be the next steps of the ISER project? I mean, is there any, let's say, an improvement in the project itself?
So we started out with doing Adelphi and coming up with a minimum data set. And as time's gone on, we've realised there's a couple of very important questions that have arisen. The EMA's asked us, for instance, to look at the safety of some of the biologics. There's some very specific questions. And so we've actually bolted that onto ISAR. So rather than someone going off and doing a drug-specific registry, we're actually able to include that within ISAR. There's also, I think, a very exciting project looking at the comparative effectiveness and safety of biologics versus oral steroid therapy. So that's an additional study, and I'm sorry for people having to do additional ethics and the additional work. But what we're going to get out of that is some extra, well, one, it gets some more budget into the project, but also it gives us the ability to answer some very big questions about the comorbidities that importantly sit alongside asthma, whether they're related to the asthma or caused by the treatments.
Right. Thank you very much for this short chat together.
Pleasure.
And I really think that also the Italian data from the SANI registry will be helpful in this project, because I know that the SANI data are really inside of this project as far as now.
No, and I know that you have a large amount of contribution already, and I know that Italy is going to be one of the cornerstones of the ISAR project. So thank you.
Thank you very much.